Quick question. Are you tired of having a low credit score and you're not sure on how to build it? Well, then keep watching. This video is for you. Hey guys, Juan here from Simple Finance, and today I want to talk about how you can build your credit score. Quick disclaimer, this is not going to happen overnight. It's a slow process, but it's well worth it. Also, if you don't already have a credit card, my number one recommendation to start with would be a Discover card. From what I've seen, it has the highest approval rates, plus its cashback incentives are really good. There are 6 things that make up your credit score, which are payment history, credit utilization, length of credit, number of credit inquiries, derogatory marks, and total accounts open. My top 3 you should focus on are payment history, credit utilization, and derogatory marks. Well, what is payment history? Well, payment history is a record of your on-time and late payments on your credit accounts over the last 7 to 10 years. This doesn't just mean credit card loans. It could be student loans, car loans, mortgage loans, etc. One of the first things lenders look at is your ability to pay on time. So understand, this affects your score a lot. My suggestion would be to either set up automatic payments or, like me, just put all your due dates on the same day. That way you don't forget. Plus, make sure you pay on time and in full every single month. Next, credit utilization. This is determined by taking your total credit card balances and dividing it by your total credit card limits. For example, if your credit card limit was $1,000 and you spent $200, this would mean your credit utilization would be at 20%. Lenders use this to see how responsible you are and how well you can manage credit. The best percentage I see is 20% or less. What I do is, once I hit 20% on my credit cards, I forget I have them and I either just use my debit card or just pay with cash till next month. If you view your cards as credit building tools, this won't be much of a problem and it'll be pretty easy. Another thing, if you can't manage it too well, like for example 20% is too annoying to keep up with, just use your cards to pay for gas or maybe a small expense you have every month, and make sure you pay it in full every single month and your credit will go up by itself. There's also a rumor going around that if you give this video a thumbs up, your credit score is going to jump up 50 points. Now don't quote me on this, it's just a rumor that I came across. Derogatory marks. They are marks that get on your credit report when you either paid late or didn't pay a loan you got and maybe defaulted on it. Bankruptcies also come up. Be careful with these, as these stay on your credit report for 7 to 10 years. Make sure you pay on time and you don't take out a loan on something you know you can't pay in the long run. It's a recipe for disaster. Credit inquiries. Every time a lender runs your credit, it's an inquiry. Be careful here because these stay on your credit report for up to 2 years and they have a negative impact. Just limit the amount of inquiries you get and don't generate too many inquiries in a short period of time, because this makes you look like you're desperate for credit and lenders don't like that. Also know that every time you apply for a new credit card, it counts as an inquiry. Sometimes it's a soft pull, which goes away really fast. It doesn't really affect it. And other times it's a hard pull. It all depends on the bank you're getting it from. Length of credit. This just means the average length of time since you opened your first credit account. It shows lenders how long you've had credit. The shorter the time, the more negative effect it has on your account. This is completely out of our hands and it's something we just have to deal with. Anything less than 6 years has a negative impact on your account, but don't worry, as long as you take care of everything else, it won't mean much. I also recommend staying on top of your credit and checking it frequently. Most banks now tell you your FICO score, so take advantage and use it. Another one I highly recommend is Credit Karma, which is my favorite. It's easy and free to set up, and the amount of information you get from it is amazing. Summary. Number 1, always pay on time and in full. Set reminders if you can't remember. Number 2, keep your credit utilization low. Once you've reached 20%, forget about it and use your debit card or pay with cash till next month. Number 3, make sure you pay back every loan you get. You really don't want a derogatory mark holding your score down. Number 4, don't generate too many hard inquiries. If you don't have to apply for a new credit line, don't do it. Number 5, establish a long credit history. The earlier you open an account, the better, and also limit the amount of credit cards you apply for. Number 5, monitor your credit. Use Credit Karma and take advantage of its features. Well guys, this is the end of my video and I want to thank you for watching. If you liked what you saw, make sure to subscribe and like. Also, I enjoy reading your feedback down in the comments section, so before you leave, make sure you drop in and drop some feedback. I really appreciate it. Thank you once again, and take care.